Hi, my name is Hunter Sato. I'm from Wahiwa and I'm born and raised in Oahu. I graduated at Aloha High School, year 2021. I got into shaping 2 years ago. I've always grew interest of trying to be like my dad, always hands-on. Knowing Glenn from I think age 10, I always thought that was the sickest thing, was guys working on their own hands and mind and making something.
Hunter lives right across the street from me, so I've known him from when he was a little kid. A couple years ago, he told me he's trying to make a board, so I kind of went in and just kind of gave him a couple pointers and stuff, you know. It's been like a while since I saw him working on a board. He progressed so much since the first board. He was just hand shaping, so now he's progressed to using the computer shaping, you know, like the CAD designs.
Who helped me learn how to shape was Glenn, my dad, and then Pat Rawson, Carl Shopper, and Jeff Johnston. Those guys really helped me a lot. It was pretty trippy. They basically passed the torch to me. They all wanted me to do good and they all wanted me to learn from them, which was the most trippiest thing. Basically, the best shapers in history. I still remember my first surfboard that I shaped was with my dad, and it was a twin pin. I seen it at the shop and I was like, oh, I want this board, but it was like $900. So I ended up basically copying it and tracing it out at middle of the store, which is pretty funny. And I went home and my dad was pretty stoked because he never seen me wanting to do something more. He basically made a little cubicle cutout just to hold up all the foam, and we shaped it backyard.
Hunter's real receptive as far as taking criticism and, you know, changing things, and he wants to learn. I think he has good communication with his riders and people, which is one of the main things you need to translate what the person wants into a board that they can ride. With shaping, it's just trial and error. You know, it's like designing the boards, writing the boards. So it's good that he's actually trying the boards himself. That's the number one thing. If you can ride the boards and feel the boards and feel what needs to be changed, a lot of guys can't do that. I mean, you can be the best surfer, but if you don't know what the board is doing and how to fix what the board is doing, it doesn't do you that well.
Carl Shopper, he told me straight up, was I am worried that one day there's not gonna be any good shapers in Hawaii because we're all getting older and there's no new upcoming kids coming up, you know? And having no good shapers in the future, that means we're having no good surfers in Hawaii. That grew even more flame to the fire, that they gave me all this effort and they gave me all of this knowledge and wisdom and basically all this love to, here Hunter, go for it. That's what drew me into shaping.
I always tell the guys, always got to be looking for the next best board. So if this board is good, what will make this board a better board?
My whole thing about shaping is to always be better. And my whole drive is there's always a better surfboard. From the last one, the next one, and it always drives my attention that there's always will be a better surfboard out there. I'm always trying to think about what we can do better and what I can do better, not just with me, but also the riders. The best quote I've always liked was, you're just as good as the last board that you make. So even if it's your newest board, if that board isn't good, then that's where you're at.
He doesn't look like he's just an amateur shaper. The boards just look a lot more refined. It's not only how the board is finished, but the design of the board also looks more contemporary.
From this whole history of surfboards from Hawaii, we were always known for power surfing. I mean, we have the best surfers, not even just pro surfers. We have average Joes that surf Lonnie's, Chun, Haliva, and they're ripping, you know, and they all feel something. With me, I'm always trying to cater that surfboard to that surfer. I've always been in this community of North Shore and Wahiwa and stuff, but for some reason when I started shaping, I've never got so connected with everyone, more involved, and just kind of everyone always supported me, and then now I'm whoa, I have all this support, and now I can give it to other people. I still remember the first time someone wrote one of my first boards, and it just put a big smile on my face. It really brought my attention of why I'm doing it. It was it's not always about surfing, but it's also just supporting people who loves it. To me, Town and Country was never a brand, it was always a legacy. My first surfboard was actually Glenn's. I mean, I grew up watching the best surfers from Johnny Boy Gomes, Sonny Garcia, Andy Irons was riding him a little bit. I mean, Martin Potters. There is just this legacy that just hold this whole Hawaii. And to me, this is history, and I'm just stoked to be part of it. It's a big responsibility. I mean, I'm super young, but I always felt like I can do it, you know, and to be the best is to be part of the best legacy.
Yeah, I think Hunter has a bright future, you know, with TNC. So looking forward to seeing Hunter shaping some sick boards over the years.
I just want to say thanks to everyone who supported me. I mean, I've came a long way for the last 2 years, and I want to say thank you to Pat Rawson, Jeff Johnson, Carl Schopper, and my family. And it baffles me that I'm here. I seem young right now, but I'm ready to take it on and just be that deadly shaper. I want to put a statement in the surf industry, and why not do it with this company?